Hey, how's it going? Um, I'm Trudell the Comic God, as it says. Whoops, feedback. Um, so today, what we're gonna do is make some frame. So that doesn't matter. Just getting my bearings. Always feel like it's weird to start, but what we're doing today is we're creating a character. So, I'm psyched to do that. Right now, I'm listening to um, "Protect Your Neck" by Wu Tang. All right, so let's get drawn. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna design a character for my next short story, and this character is a demigod. He's the son of a god, like a. I'm gonna make my own little like god mythology, I guess. Um, so I guess I'll write down what I want. Um, and honestly, this is kind of gonna be like someone kind of modeled off of Star Lord, because I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy the other day, and I'm like, that's cool, but this is what I would do. And then Guardians of the Galaxy 2, actually. Um, but But yeah, I was like, this is what I would do. And then I could turn this, I snowballed it into something that I thought was interesting. That's how I come up with most of my powers. So, Demi, the Demigod, um, Space Demigod. And then, okay, some qualities I'd like the guy to have. Um, I'm not going to write this all down because I kind of have an idea. I want him to come from an urban style. I want him to be young ish, but not too young. And so probably around 17, I think, for this character. For when he starts, at least. I don't know if in the short story he grows a little bit, maybe. Maybe it's like a 2 year thing, maybe 17 to 19, which doesn't look super different. When it comes to humans, and I want him to be smaller because his dad, I think, has to be a a creator god. And then I'm gonna play with levels of creation. Now I'm just trying to find form, and honestly, I shouldn't be focused on a pose right now. I should be focused on more. I'm going to design him, but gotta start a sketch somewhere. Oops. I don't like that. Throwing that one out. So I'm gonna do more of a basic pose. And I want him skinny but not small, because he's still the son of a god. And as far as I know, none of the demigods in myth and legend were really all that small, right? Um, they were always all badass, right? Hercules the most, if we're just talking about like Greek, but yeah, no, they're always at least a little imposing. So make him kind of just lanky and long, and then he'll look like someone in the future. He could develop into a god himself. But I think if he goes into, he's going to be going into space and meeting his father, just like how Peter Quill was supposed to. But then he's not going to get lost or anything. He goes directly there and notices, hey, um, my dad might not be the coolest person. I'm glad I have these powers, but I think we might have to deal with this guy. And then it's just that struggle, which I think could be interesting, or would be interesting. It was interesting when they did it in that movie, but just obviously not copy. But you could start in the same. You go with the same broad strokes and then have something completely different. Which is what I think this would turn into. His arms are too long. And now I'm just kind of feeling out the pose. And, because after this, I'm going to copy a few. And then start dressing him up. It's kind of like just the mannequin. Build this up a little more, and then I'll make it the mannequin. I'll turn down the opacity. And then start going from there. I want him to have like a good fashion sense, like good streetwear, but still, I want artist vibes for this guy, basically, right? A little awkward, a little just make him a little skinnier, a little awkward, a little shy, but he's a smart kid that will rise to the occasion, like most heroes eventually do. Four, yeah. Let's do 5 variants. And the great thing about digital is, boom, look at that. Take me so much longer to do that in and traditional. Group it. Turn it down to 50, and let's make it red. I usually go red first, and then if I have to do something on top of that, like another like sketch version on top of that, do blue, and then obviously the final is always black, unless I have to change it for some weird reason. Right? Sometimes it'll be purple or red or something, but that's rare. I'm a comic guy mostly, so it's like black and white, and then just flat colors underneath. I think I like that aesthetic the best. So I'm just gonna bang out a few things I think will look interesting and I think could fit in kind of area he lived in before he goes out to space. Which I'm thinking kind of like a artsy streetwear vibe. Maybe in like a New York or just like a heavily populated area. And then I'm probably going to start a little tame, but like always by the end of this I'll get comfortable, and then I'm going to have these crazy designs. But his power particularly, so what I'm thinking for the creation gods is they pick an aspect of creation, whether it's one in the physical, mental, or spiritual realm, and then they go from there and they're able to create kind of whatever they want. And they're like at first they're like tools for the main god, almost like creation angels pretty much. But then they kind of, the main creation god kind of just let them go. It's just like, oh, go do what you want. And now they're kind of just all running amok. And I don't know if I'll feature more than, I don't know how many there are. Probably not a lot. And I don't know how many I'll feature. But in this story, it's just going to be one. And then this guy, which is his kid. And where those gods can kind of take whatever their aspect is and transform it into whatever they want. These guys have to take something to create, like any demigods of them would have to take something and create from that thing. And whatever they choose first, they could kind of create whatever they want based off of that element, or based off of that element, or I don't like this. It's real basic. I'm gonna keep on going though. You never know what you'll hit eventually. But yeah, they could create whatever they want based off of something. So if when their powers were manifesting and they're really taken by a cup of coffee, that coffee in and of itself might be the access for their creation, and then they could go from there and make kind of whatever they want. Almost the opposite of how the gods, how the minor creation gods work. Recently, for some reason, when I've been drawing pants, I've been making them like boot cut for no particular reason. I don't understand why. They just flare out a lot. I don't even mean to do it. I don't know where I picked up that habit, but literally the past like week and a half I've been drawing and been having to correct that. I've never done that before. I don't know if I watched a movie or something and was like, yeah, no, that's that's the style to go with. But whatever, it is what it is, you know. So this guy's power specifically is oh, you know what? I'm gonna take the belt off and I'm gonna make this shirt longer. This guy's power specifically is he can make stuff out of light. It's basically hard light constructs, but he can it's not just, he can't just turn it solid. He could turn it into almost whatever he wants, like a liquid form of light or whatever. And at first it's just simple stuff, but eventually I think I want him to be able to build stuff up slowly with the power, by envisioning it being able to do different things. So do that, make that longer, and to the side so it's a little trendy. So he can make stuff out of light, but and I think I'm picking that power because I've been obsessed with the Lightbringer recently. It's not going to work exactly like that magic system, obviously, but the Lightbringer, great book, and I'm obsessed with how the power system works. So I'm like, oh, let me write a character who could kind of do what those people do. We can get into some interesting subject matter there. I like the idea of his fingers being a little longer so he can like craft and mold the light. Not sure if that's actually how I'm going to manifest his powers, but that looks so awkward. But this is just a sketch, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure if he's actually going to have to knead the light into place, but in the matter of speaking, he will. Just a fun little design element. And then let's have a bag. And maybe he has, designs for his construct, or different stuff and how elements work, so he could break them down and put them into his constructs. Like, I'm not super sure how his powers work yet, because I don't want him to be god level, but I do want him to be demigod level. So he's got to be able to do some cool stuff. And then for each one, I'm probably going to pick a slightly different face and hairstyle, just so I kind of know what I'm doing. For the final one, I'm going to just pick and mix and match at the end. Because I could like this jacket, but not the shirt. And I could... Don't know yet. These pants are pretty basic, so I could pick something else at the end of it. But we'll see. So for this one, just give him simple fade. High at the top, kind of like what I have, but a little cleaner. Also, I always keep my brush on, not my eraser, but my pen brush, the brush tool, on 50% if I'm sketching. Right now I'm using an ink brush. Usually for this stuff I use a pencil one. But as long as I'm able to get it light and build it up a little bit and it feels like kind of sketchy, I'm happy with it. I don't want to feel like I'm making a definite line, because then I'd be nervous to do anything. But I'm gonna have fun making the story once I get the character, because I love mythology. So if I get to make my own gods, I'm hyped for that. And this is planning to be like a little short story series. And maybe not always this at the helm. So I'm I might delve into actual mythology. But the first one, make your own, right? It's always fun. It's going to be an interesting exercise. Oh, there's no face. Or bottom face. Bottom chin or anything. That's the first one. It's basic. He's from Earth. I don't know if I should add any space aspects to it at first. Maybe a little bit. But as I go down the line, I'll get a little crazier and crazier with it. So we'll see. But yeah, and there's no pockets. But I love having pockets in all my clothes, so gotta make sure my character has some every now and then. Okay, I'm not mad at that one. Honestly, I'm surprised there's not more demigod stories that they make. They make a Hercules every like 5 years. But other than that, and they did Clash of the Titans. But other than that, they don't really do that. You'd think the Egyptian mythology would be exhausted by now, but they don't do that for some reason. Let me make this a little bag here. Um, because they have so many things they could do. They don't. And there are already fully formed stories. Tweak it here and there, and then boom, you're done. Like I would do it. I guess they did do a Theseus story. I have the comic based off of that. It's I don't remember, Gods and Monsters or something like that, which I enjoyed. I remember he had a magic bow, and especially when I was little, I was all about bows. I thought they were the coolest thing. And you have a magic one that fires instantly. Oh, so dope. Um, but they're all fully formed stories, so I don't know why they wouldn't just make those and make them good too, because I feel like a lot of the times the movie industry half-heartedly creates things because they think it'll get people in, like a King Arthur or a Robin Hood. How many Robin Hood variants are there? It's crazy. But mythology isn't really that thing unless it's Hercules, and they've done that to death. So it's like, let's get another one. Like doing an Odysseus, an Odysseus, like TV show would be pretty dope. Each season is one of his trials or whatever he went through. Not trials, that's Hercules. Hercules doesn't usually go through his trials either. It's usually, oh, he's got to fight something, or it's one of the things he has to go through. But but yeah, I think that's an untapped resource that they should be using but aren't. And that's just the Greek mythology. There's so much mythology everywhere. It's in the public domain, just use that shit. And people kind of know what it is. That's great. Like the fact that there's no movies about Norse mythology is crazy, especially with how popular Thor is. And obviously, you can use that Thor, but you can do red redhead bodybuilding looking Thor, bodybuilding looking Thor, and that would people would go to see that because it's interesting. Plus, Norse mythology is crazy, so you can get some good stuff. You can do a whole TV show off of Odin too. like a well-produced one. Him just making Asgard and going through all his trials and having to gain his wisdom and all that. That'd be insane. He'd make a great main character. Do it like an anime. Ooh, that'd be tight. They almost did something with Ragnarok, where all the gods were fighting the humans. That was kind of interesting, but also kind of ridiculous. Thor in that was crazy with with his big hammer he had with two arms, and it was shaped like basically a metal block. Insane, but also hilarious. I'm gonna try to carry over the bag idea in each one because, again, he's a creation demigod, so he has to remember how to create his stuff. And that might be cool for like a fight scene. He thinks about something perfect that he needs, but he can't remember how to make it, so he's got to go through his his little notebooks till he gets it. It's a little something to raise the stakes. I know they say you shouldn't zoom in. I have the worst habit of doing that. Because I should be able to, even if I'm doing, because I'm doing it this loose, I should be able to just design it all right here. I don't like the jacket he's wearing over the hoodie. And take the cuffs out. I'm probably gonna take that out too. The collar. I don't know what it should be though. Maybe it's like a letter jacket. So. Make it a little baggier, I guess. Makes him look a little bigger. But it stops short, and then you could actually see. He's a skinny kid. I'm not sure why you'd have a leather jacket. Not for football. I guess it could be for any team sport. And just because he's not strong, he'd be playing like basketball or something. In either late high school or college. Since he's power is based off of light, let me throw like a sun or something to make that a little more. It doesn't need to be perfect right now. That's not bad. I might carry that through later because everyone needs something to be identified as. Got to think of his colors too, because well, light can be any color. So, oh, maybe I should do. I'm gonna do half a sun on each side and see how that looks. I think that could be cool because I'll make it better in the final. But I think that's gonna look cool. Almost like his powers are disjointed. They're not connected till like the end of the story. That could be interesting. Where he fully zips it up for some reason. I don't know. But that could be just like a fun visual thing. I haven't had my phone's been on silent. Not silent, but the volume's been all the way down and my music's been playing. I'm gonna throw it back a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now I'm listening to Dirty Meth by Method Man and ODB. Now I'm liking this. This looks good. I like the baggy jacket with the hoodie. And then maybe a letter. So like the suns or something. An S for the suns or the stars or whatever fake school team this is. And then I'll make his name S as well. So it'll be like some type of double alliteration. Oh, SS could be in bad form. It's just one single S. And then, yeah, his colors will be on the warmer side. So yellows, oranges, reds. Now I'm wondering, it's looking real comfy. Should I do sweatpants or jeans? Oh, do the nice sweatpants, the ones with little designs on them. I'm just gonna make it a little baggier to just signify that these are sweatpants, not just jeans like kind of the other ones look like. And I'm probably having ball shoes. Pants. And this is where I'd usually grab a reference, but I'm on here, so just make it up. But I have these pants where in certain areas almost it's like more rubbery than fabric. Oh. And just have it a slightly different color on the outside. And then ball shoes that are fully shown. So you gotta show the kicks, right? And again, I should draw more shoes because I'm trash at drawing them, but it's gonna. When it comes time for me to do the final one, I'll get a reference. Actually, those aren't that bad. And maybe a backpack too. I don't know. But for the hair on this one, I'm just gonna keep it short. Nothing interesting. Just like a low fade. Just gonna add emotion, but I don't think this is the time to do it. I should have done the same face, but the bald head. But this is all not incorporating the last sketch, so actually it doesn't really matter. And then let's give him a little line. This is going to be darker than the. I might need a different camera set up eventually, maybe, because watching myself in the other camera and the other screen I got, just to make sure nothing crashes or whatever, and just like staring into my own soul. But that's okay. Maybe anyone who watches will enjoy that. I don't know. I've been really messing with a Billy by Earth Gang. Fire, in my opinion. I feel like this shirt could be more interesting. I don't know what to do, but definitely feel like it could be more interesting. There's already too many colors, but I'm adding that just so different segments of different color, or red, orange, yellow, whatever. Because I have a hoodie like that. That's earth tones, fire. But maybe that should be its own thing. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm still willing to mix and match at the end because I might take this hoodie and throw it with this what is this vest, and then take pants I do from somewhere over here. So this is all about me just trying to parse it out and figure it out, right? Um, let's do. It's gonna be a weird. It's gonna be a weirder one. I'm gonna do the backpack on the front, or no, not the whole backpack. Hold on. You know those like little, the smaller ones with the one strap. Because if he is an artist, like I was saying at the beginning, he can just have all his stuff in there. That way, sometimes you see something cool or someone cool, and you're just like, I want to try that guy. So he can just get all his drawn stuff out immediately, right? Or later on in his journey, if he is fighting, he can just get out his reference book and be able to create whatever he needs. I have a compulsion to want to throw. I'm gonna throw a water bottle in there because you gotta stay hydrated. Am I right? So let's do that. Not saying that's actually what's gonna be in there when I finish this, if I choose to do this version, but why not draw it? It's interesting, right? I had the idea. This is a concept stream, so let's concept some stuff. I'm gonna steal the same um, fanny pack idea, and then I have kind of like a weird zigzag backpack type deal going on. Um, the song I'm listening to a Denzel Curry verse. That guy doesn't miss. Most of the songs I've heard from him are fire. And he's young too. He's like, I'm not sure if he's my age or a little younger, but I'm always happy to see people do some stuff and do it well. You know what I mean? Well, to see. I'm curious. My ADD's acting up. Oh, 27. He's a year older than me. Good shit, my dude. That's dope. When I first watched him, I seen him on The Cave from. Actually, I think that's a lie. I think I seen him on a freestyle, but the one where I started listening to his music was The Cave, and well, that's a freestyle too. But with Kenny Beats, and that show's fire. I've seen a lot of people from that show alone, and yeah, just the whole concept of it. Him just trying to him doing the beat live, or not live, I guess, but in front of them, and then them going in and kind of like either ad libbing or taking what they made in that session. I love that idea. And throw the hood up. This is more him, like an antisocial version of the same character. Just taking that awkward artist trope to a new level. Yeah, because I'm still not totally sure of this guy's what his personality is going to be. Because passionate and an artist, or not passionate, an artist and fashionable. That's what I meant to say. Are very loose terms. But and then I'm gonna continue that long shirt thing. But you know when it's long in the it's got like a cut here. It's like that, almost like a tunic, I think it's called. But I've seen that a few times recently. I've been like, what? But could be interesting as a look. And then maybe this has like a lining, some other color. Same thing here. And then on the hood as well. I think that'd look kind of cool. This guy looks like he's ready. I don't know what for, but he's definitely ready for something. Fantasy shot, smoke more Buddha. Now I'm listening to Dirty Dirty by ODB, and uh, it just says Old Dirty Bastard, but someone else is on it with him. I don't know. Should look into it though. I like the song, but I've been on an ODB kick, so like, of course I do, you know. um, Putting him in short pants, like capris or whatever. Is that what they're called? I don't know. But I feel like it works with the. I'm not gonna give him full shorts with this, but I feel like it works with the short hoodie. Kind of, a little bit. But I don't think I'm gonna be picking this. I like the shirt though. I'd put that hoodie with this, with the sun shirt, and then take that away and put this bag on it. Maybe. And then just put a sun out. It should have a sun out emblem. Nah. We'll do that later if I think it's necessary. What should he be wearing with these? I feel like I should get him flops. This is just 100% comfy. I'm kind of ready for the beach. Give him flops. Oh, his foot's too big. That is the problem with zooming in. Proportion becomes crap sometimes. But also, this is a sketch, so it doesn't totally matter. Oops. All right. There we go. I'm super hyped for Thor: Love and Thunder. Um, Speaking about gods, seeing all the MCU gods is going to be awesome. In the trailer, Zeus is there, which is fire because Thor's going to meet another lightning god. What's that like? I have a sneaking suspicion that Thor's not going to be able to beat Gore, but Zeus, before he dies, is going to give him some sort of electrical power up. I obviously don't know if that's going to be a thing, but I think it could be interesting. So, why not theorize? You know what I mean? Ooh, maybe I'll give him sunglasses. Like those circle sunglasses. And then the hair, I'll do like the Killmonger hair. Hold on. How would I do that with the hood on? Okay, let's do that. And then we'll do it like that. Maybe less like Killmonger, more like Echo type deal. Even though it's similar. Like Echoes are just a little thicker. From Arcane. Or I guess League of Legends they're all from, but I've never really played that. I'm more of one who watches stuff than plays stuff. But I do love playing stuff too. Like I got Elden Ring, and that was absolutely fire. I didn't beat it or anything. I just played it. I played it until I was like, oh, this is gonna be a problem if I keep playing it. Every time I went on, I spent 8 hours, which is too much. I have comics to create, people. What am I doing? You know what I mean? I kind of like that. It looks hella artsy. I might pick this for the top. We'll see though. Oh, it looks cool. And then let's have a ring because some comic reference in his universe or whatever. And then I'm gonna put on his other hand one of those artist gloves. Do I have mine here? Doesn't look like it. The ones that only cover the two fingers. Which I thought that was only for digital art, but then the other day I seen someone who was doing traditional painting. I think they're doing like acrylic or something, wearing those, and I was like, what? I don't know if that would help. I feel like it would smudge more than anything, but what do I know? You know, especially if it's wet paint, you're gonna get wet paint on it. That doesn't make much sense to me. But again, what do I know? Again, this is a sketch. It's the concept. Doesn't have to look pretty right now. I feel like I should take the watch off and he should have a pocket watch. This is definitely the type of dude to have a pocket watch. Yeah, those pants aren't it. Even if I go with the top half, I'm not going with the pants. Probably these ones, the jogging pants. Even if I push them back in like fanciness, um, which can't really see through the sketch. But even if I push it back a bit and just make it more chill, no caprice. It's awkward as hell. But I think that, I don't know, people actually wear those, so that could just be peak fashion, and I don't know anything what I'm talking about. All right, what happened? I like hoods. So here's another one. Um, I feel like this one might be some sort of space fashion. I don't think anyone's running around nowadays with half a shirt, but doesn't mean they didn't. Used to wear that half togas. Speaking of togas, if any of my friends are listening, we should throw a toga party. That'd be fire, huh? Gotta call them and subtly pitch that idea. Tell each and every one of them, oh yeah, that was cool, ancient Greece. I'm listening to Method Man. Most of all my new songs are and not NWA, Wu Tang, because I seen Wu Tang, the American Saga. I think that's what it's called, anyways. I was watching that, and then I was like, oh yeah, I love old school hip hop. Oh yeah, the Wu Tang are dope as hell. And obviously I knew that before, but like as an NWA boy, these guys are fire though. And it's more like made up fashion now. I'm gonna have a belt that goes under, then comes over here, and that holds, and that goes into a bag. So I can get a little offset so it's balanced. And yeah, then it goes up and it's probably kind of just like hanging on the back there. Yeah, there we go. I think that's interesting. Chim chimney, chim chim cheree. Okay, I'm liking that one so far. I'm wondering if there should be more like folds and stuff in this, but I think a it's a thicker material, so should be pretty light because of that. Like light and folds specifically. At the end of the Method Man song, um, he coughs, and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Well, why they got to do that for? Now, I'm gonna go with a sleeveless hoodie. Arms exposed, but on one I might have the what's that called? The compression sleeve. I don't know if anyone would wear this, but I think it looks hella interesting. So I don't know whether to do like the compression sleeve, like I said, but it goes into a full glove. No, I don't like that. I have to think about that one because what I could do is leave one sleeve on and have him have one sleeve off. It's off here and it's on here, for example, or vice versa. Since he's wearing more clothes, have a balance. Um, but I don't know because why would he do that? You know what I mean? Is there a functional reason for that? The microphone slanging, Wu Tang flattening at the headpiece. I'll figure it out. I'll leave that to later. This one, I think I do the shorts on. Yes, the longer shorts. I'm liking this one too. I feel like that's something. I'm not gonna leave it like that now, but I feel like that's definitely something. I don't know how I feel about the second one, but I think that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna leave that off it for now because I think just the shapes, how it's working, is pretty good, and he's supposed to be a little more of a quick character, so all the triangles I'm throwing in there are working. But I forget what circle means. Like dependable, or is that rectangle or square or whatever? I don't know. Plus, I got to think about silhouette in the next pass because I um, you got to make it look unique, right? All designs should be like easily recognizable. So, for example, if you just make Goku uh, big black shape, you know exactly who that is. Same thing with Bugs Bunny or Batman or any of those guys. So, even Superman, which is a little more generic, but you get the mannerism in there. The flying up, the one knee out with the other leg down, and the cape flowing. No, I don't like them. Yeah, we'll do an armband. I like armbands. Um, so I'm dedicating part of this month to creating this character, right? On a few lives. I plan to do 2 lives a week, Mondays and Thursdays. Um, creating this character and creating the short story to go along with him, or his short story, and then next month I'll do another one. And do some like high tops, I think. Yeah, like like high top ish Air Forcing, like high top Air Force ones ish shoes. The cuffs are big. Whatever. Let's play with it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make the whole shoe smaller. Maybe I should have done some like space shoes. I'm not sure what that would look like, but who doesn't like futuristic as shoes? You know, should make sure they glow. I don't know why they don't make adult glowy shoes. Who doesn't want glowing shoes? Dope as hell. Think only kids want shoes that light up as they walk? Fire. I'm talking directly to Nike now. Make me some light up Air Force Ones. It'll be fire. But honestly, how sick would that be? I'm sure. I know for a fact that people would stop me in the streets if I had that. The light up Air Force Ones, dude. I kind of like how they're bigger than his feet. It reminds me of old school Sonic show, where his feet were like the size of his body for no reason. Well, I guess because he runs fast, but like for no reason, you know what I mean? Um, Sonic was a G back in the day. Even now, though, the movie they made isn't bad at all. I haven't seen the second one, but the first one was way better than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be super dumb, but it was only a little dumb. But actually had a decent story and nice moments. And that's all you can ask for, right? But I think they did it justice. I used to be obsessed with Sonic, having all the the Sonic Adventure games. I had the Sega Dreamcast Sonic. I forget the names to these, but I had a bunch. Him and Mega Man. I couldn't get enough of. Oops. Come on. All right. But yeah, him and Mega Man. I think Mega Man is another one where it's like, why wouldn't you make more out of him? He's a cool character and has interesting origins. Ooh, you know what? I think I might do headphones with this one. And I'm surprised there hasn't been like more Mega Man comics or spin-offs. It's literally perfect for that. I don't even know who owns Mega Man. Hey, whoever owns Mega Man, hit me up. I got some interested ideas. Let's work together. Just calling out all these brands. Hey, maybe one day it'll work. Probably shouldn't have the headphones on. It would be kind of funny though. He always has his headphones on. No one ever knows if he's listening to them or not. That's got to be from somewhere though. That's just like a little gag. I feel like I'm not the first person to think of that. Hmm. just gonna tuck the cord. He doesn't even need a cord. We have Bluetooth. No phones even have USB ports anymore. I don't know if anyone uses cords anymore. Which kind of sucks, because if it's dead, like if your headphones are dead, you're just kind of screwed. But like, it's a trade-off for technology, which is not a bad trade-off. Just remember to charge your shit, you know? But I have it running through a shirt, because that's what I used to do in the gym. Before I got Bluetooth headphones, just run it through, and then it's not like everywhere. Um, no, I think if you have headphones, you can't really add any other accessory to the face. Ooh, maybe a headband though. I'll do a headband. Who doesn't love headbands? And then, I'll do like a ponytail of dreads at the side, and then like one loose, like ultimate anime character, black guy anime character. And then I'll do like when they're short, they always kind of like stick up like that, and then it almost looks like he has a rays coming from behind him, like a sun or a light, and then that way it attributes to his silhouette and character. His character, like the rays of light, he's able to control and make into other things. Yeah, I think that's interesting. My computer fell asleep. There we go. And then he has all this stuff, so I'm just gonna do a regular face. Should I add another one? No. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, sure. If I want less later, I'll just make it so. Oh, and maybe instead of the armband, I put the sun right in the middle, like on some Karate Kid Danielson type. Was it Daniel? Maybe. I like that. And then it's kind of like a third eye too. Like he has these extrasensory powers. So far, the last one's my favorite. But I still like the glasses over here. So I might take the headphones off, but add the glasses. And maybe take the pants from these. We'll see though. I don't know. Still got one more to do. And then, alright, what have I done? I'm liking this so far. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Because I need to go to the washroom. But, so I'll see you guys in a second. Well, I am back. Alright. Okay. The volume is on. Alright. Gotta make sure. Okay. So, now, gotta figure out maybe I try to go like preppy with this one. We'll see how that works. I'm already not liking it. Make it like a big sweater under a dress shirt, which is a vibe. I don't know if it's a great vibe, but it's definitely a vibe. But I don't know. This one I might gonna try to finish, but I might go back on because I don't love the concept, but it could look good at the end. I don't know. But well, that's what concepting's all about, right? Just trying to figure out the heck what the heck is going on. Oops. bring that in because we want it to look baggy, but we don't want him to look fat. But I know I need to do more studies of how clothes fall off people, especially if it's super baggy. And then we'll have the end of the dress shirt come out like that. Buttons on the side, I think. I don't know. And maybe he has a backpack in this one. I don't know. I'm gonna finish the shirt first, but do like a big sun in the middle, like Actually, I don't hate that at all. No, it's quick, but that's not bad. But thought it would have gave him major school teacher vibes, but I don't mind it honestly. Honestly, I'm liking it so far. It's weird. It's very different from my other ones, but again, exploration is key. Literally all what concept design is exploring to find the right thing, right? So what is that backwards? It's weird. All of them technically it's the same picture, but I don't know how I just noticed that. But this is like a mix of old school Kanye and the and Yeezy style. I should throw some rips in this shirt. That would be a vibe. Oh my. I think I might do that. That's interesting. Hmm. Hey, again, exploration. But should I do that last? Yeah, I'll do rips and scratches last. But I think that could be a cool vibe. I don't know yet though. Um, yeah, and then we could do that with ripped up pants, and then it gives like a. It's no longer a school teacher vibe at that point. It's like a It's like ironic preppy almost, or streetwear preppy. And then yeah, up top is just gonna be clean cut or not. Excuse me. Ah, we don't know yet. But honestly, this one, with this hair, we'll see. We'll see at the end. We'll see at the end. But my brain's working. But they do get more and more interesting as I go, in my opinion. And probably on this stream, I'm not gonna finish it, but I'll be back. I'll upload another one on Thursday, and then where I'm finishing this up. And if I do any more work in between, that's gonna be on my Instagram. So check out my Instagram, Trudell Comic God, to see the progress of this dope character. And I don't think I'm gonna end up doing a full character sheet with him, but I think I'm gonna do some basic powers and him trying to use it, and then a final. Obviously, I got to do the final, and then a little origin. But we'll see how much I do. I don't know actually know. So I think skinnier jeans with rips is the way to go for this style. I'm gonna need reference for the ripped jeans. I'm not someone who wears them, so I'm not super well versed in how they do. I think thigh and knee is enough. I don't think they usually go below that. Maybe they do. I don't know. Again, if I pick this design or the style, that's when it's time to reference it up. And then probably some like Converse, I'd say, go with this. Converse looking shoes. Or dress shoes. That could also be a vibe. But I gotta give this guy a bag of some sort. And then I also gotta give him an interesting hairstyle, because I think his clothes, even though they're kind of interesting, they're still not like super. Like, this is the most interesting to me. So I gotta make him have a little bit of oomph. Honestly, having this vest with this undershirt where they go both in different ways, that could be interesting. No hoodie, just like a v-neck type deal. Anyways, I'm not doing that yet. Let me finish this guy. And we'll give him dress shoes. It's like real basic, no lace dress shoes. Yeah, it's definitely a vibe. And then I feel like these glasses might be perfect. I might steal them for this because I don't know what else would go with it. Let me do eyes first. Ooh, maybe twists for his hair. I'm gonna have to Google that though. And he's young, so no facial hair. So if I did do facial hair, it would be awkward to have facial hair, and I don't think that's the right vibe for this character. I think he's awkward enough in his demeanor. Or not. I don't know yet. Eyes are too high. Oh, his eyes should probably be something too, right? If he has light powers, they should probably go glow for some reason. In some type of way. Maybe his pupils glow. And then that turns his brown eyes kind of goldish. That'd be cool. White and then gold, and then I don't know what the iris or what the sclera would be. Sclera would probably just stay the same, like the whites of the eyes. Then line up, but I'm gonna look up twists because I don't know. Just off jump, I don't know how to. I can't picture them in my head really. There we go. Oh, interesting. And do the short ones. Have I done that yet? A little bit for him, but shorter than that. Yeah, shorter than that, I'll do that. Because I kind of already did that. I don't know. They don't think they know what it is on this. Because they don't just have... they have dreads on here and braids too. But yeah, I'll do the little twists. Yeah. I think this is more... Even though I'm liking the outfit, I think this is more of the more regular ones out of all of them. I think this one and the first one, just because I feel like I've seen this dude before. You know what I mean? But I like the twists. his hair here is just a fade. Yeah, I've definitely seen that kid before. Should I offset it some way? Or should I give him braids? Like more intricate ones? Like the ones that go into two? I don't think so. Like, how would that look? Be like one. I feel like. And then, if they're that close, I'd have to do a fade. And not a fade, a third. Like here. And then it's 3 big braids. I might like that better than the little twists. I don't know. I'll throw them on different layers. Just so I can go back and forth. And then I'm gonna draw the I'm gonna draw the 3 braids. See how that looks. It's always an easy way. I should do this more when it comes to characters. Just do everything on a different layer. Which honestly I could have done with this if I just put one mannequin and just did hair, ba 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 ba, shirt, ba 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 ba, undershirt, ba 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 ba, right? But I seen someone. I bought a course. It was on Learn Square. I forget which one it was, but not a sponsor, but they can if they want. I forget which one it was, but the guy just drew everything on different layers. So then, if he had a new idea, he just drew it on that same first model, and then it was so much easier for him to change the color and then switch out the jacket and switch. It's made it so much better, honestly. And sometimes I implement that into my workflow, but not as much as I would like. Yeah, definitely not as much as I would like. I might have to make the brush a little smaller for this one, just because. I don't hate that, honestly. And then he has a fade, and then there's 3. Comes down past that. No, shouldn't be like that. I think it'd be down. Yeah, I'd say it probably goes out like that. And the third one is behind his head. I don't know if I love it, but it's different, which is good for this type of fit. And then maybe I'll do the same glasses he has with this, and that'll be a vibe for sure. Um, that's a whole vibe. Jeez. Not mad at that one at all. Oh, no, too small. A little bit, and then let's center it. I think I'm going to make these glasses clear. Not lensless, but clear. Whereas the other ones are more sunglasses. And then I'll make the lenses lighter too. Ugh, my battery's low for the pen. I'm gonna end this soon, but there we go. It's pretty light, and then we'll go on a ba 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 ba. All right. Space Demigod. We'll give him a name next time. Gray. Okay. Well, that's the very basic of mine. How long have I been on here? Yeah, I've been on here 2 hours pretty much. So, this is what we did this time. I'm not mad at it, honestly. I might throw some rips on before I go. Wait, if my pen lets me, I'm going to throw some rips on the hoodie. And as far as graphics go, I think there should be a half sun on this one and a full sun on this one. And I like the idea of it tattered but still having a sun. It's interesting to me. But let me see something. Oh yeah, no, I like this one better. Yeah, this one's better. And then quickly just throw some rips in there. And I'm just trying to not be consistent with the rips, just trying to throw them in random places, but also I'm not going to stick to this when I do the final. So I just have to make enough so the design is evident. Let me throw the sun right in the middle. Put my brush bigger again. The hands are ridiculous. Anyway, this doesn't matter. What else did I say I was going to do? It's going to do rips in the sun. He already has the sun 2 places on here. I think that's overkill. Unless I take that away. But I don't even know if I'm going with this design. I'll think about it. I say as I continue to draw. Nah, that's kind of fire, honestly. Then the sun ray could go all the way around. That's fire. We like that. All right, cool. And then we'll just buh, 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 buh. Yeah, I like that. Might take it off of here, but I like them, the half sun here and the full one there. Oh yeah. I'll make sure that's something else. I don't know what though. They're also different. I like it, but that's gonna be it for me. So I appreciate you watching, and um, let me know which one you like best in the comments. This is 1, this is 5, and everything in between is linear. So, let me know what you like best in the comments. I don't know yet. I think I still might mix and match, but I did some interesting. I have some interesting elements in here, so I might have to mix and match, but I don't know. But check out my Instagram. It's at Trudell the Comic God, and um, I'm gonna post this there. Any work I do in between now and Thursday will be posted there too. But I'm coming back Thursday and I'll explain what I do. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, especially if you got all the way over here. And like, follow, comment, do the thing. You know all that jazz. Come on. All right. See you later. Boy.